morning. It is the next day. We all woke up at 4:30 a.m. because our body clocks are still on East Coast time. We are staying in Denver at an Airbnb. It's like a garage apartment and it's located right next to City Park, and it is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. I will give you a little tour of it. So far it is very clean and very nice, and it seems quiet. It's kind of tucked away in a residential neighborhood. It has one room with a king-size bed, another room with a queen, and then a third room that's kind of like an office with a day bed. We had planned to go to Breckenridge today, but it snowed there last night. It actually rained quite a bit in Denver and it snowed in the mountains. So I feel like it's gonna be muddy. I think we're just gonna take it easy today and kind of check out some things in Denver, eat at a few restaurants we're gonna try. There's a Butterfly Pavillion, which I think my son will love. Just gonna keep it low-key and settle in to our first day here, and then hope for better weather the next couple of days to get some hiking in. So it is currently 7:30. We've been up for 3 hours and still have not had breakfast. I'm just snacking on some pistachios that I got on the airplane. And my husband and my son went to Whole Foods to pick up some water and some snacks, something that we can have on hand if we keep waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Once they get back, we're gonna go grab breakfast at a place called the Corner Beet. I'm looking forward to checking that out. It is currently day 2 in Colorado. Yesterday ended up being a really great day. Was just hanging around Denver for the most part, because it was so cloudy and rainy. We went to a restaurant called Gladys to meet our friends that we hadn't seen in several years. I didn't vlog much of dinner because I felt kind of awkward taking out my camera in front of our friends because we hadn't seen them in so long. But I do highly recommend Gladys. The food was amazing. Today we're heading out to Breckenridge. We're gonna grab some breakfast there. I'm just sipping on a protein drink to hold me over until we get there. It's about an hour and a half from where we're at. We're gonna hang out in Breckenridge for the day. I'm pretty sure all of the leaves on the aspens are completely gone. I'm pretty sure they fell the day that we landed, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna make the best of it. From there, we're just gonna have to figure it out as it comes because it's an hour and a half from here, so I have no clue how long the day is gonna take us, but we are planning on doing breakfast and lunch in Breckenridge and then probably heading back to Denver for dinner. So I will keep you guys updated on how it goes. So we just made it to Breckenridge and we are ordering some breakfast at Cool River Coffee House that we're gonna eat and then see if we can find some aspens that still have some leaves, and if not, there's like a waterfall hike that we can also do. So we're gonna kind of play it by ear and hopefully we can find some nice trails. A wrong turn at some point and ended up on the road. That's okay, it's not too far from the car. this is Blue Lakes Waterfall Trail. It's about a mile out and back. Turned out to be a really pretty and also fairly easy trail. You just have to cross a creek that is a little tricky if you are with small children and dogs, but we managed it okay. Highly recommend this one. It goes to a nice waterfall and it's on a lake and in the middle of two mountains, so it's beautiful. And the pine trees smell amazing. And it's not too busy because it's after peak, so. So today was a busy and beautiful day. We had breakfast at Cool River Coffee House. They had some plant-based chorizo and several vegan and gluten-free bakery options, including some apple cider donut holes that were incredible. After that, we kind of walked around the Blue River Plaza. Area is so beautiful with a mountain backdrop, all the leaves changing. After breakfast, we went to do Mini Mine Loop, which is supposed to be one of the trails that has lots of beautiful aspens changing colors. We were just a few days too late and most of them were already gone, but we did see a few, and the hike had some beautiful views of the mountains and there were some cool mining artifacts there. After that, we headed to Blue Lakes Trailhead to do the hike to the waterfall there, and it was stunning. It was absolutely beautiful. It seems like it would be good pretty much any time of year that it's actually open. We enjoyed that very much. And then we wanted to have lunch at an all plant-based pizza restaurant called Piante Pizzeria, but unfortunately they were closed. In small mountain towns like that, I think you just kind of never know if they're going to be open or not on the weekdays. And we did not luck out, it was not open. But we found another place called Amazing Grace that had some really tasty sandwiches. We got the spicy tofu sandwich. And then on the drive back to Denver, we stopped in Georgetown, just did a short little walk on Silverdale Trail. Like I said, if we were here a week earlier, that trail would be stunning because there were so many aspens right along the creek there. But thankfully we did see a few that still had some leaves and got some photos, so that was nice. And now we're back in Denver at the Airbnb, and we were gonna go out to dinner tonight, but I'm just exhausted. So my husband and my son went to go pick up some pizza. It's par baked, so we're gonna bake it here in the oven when they get back. It's from a place called Cart Driver. They have sourdough pizza. Very excited to try that. And then they're also gonna pick up some cake bar. It's almost like when you go to a yogurt shop and you pick out your flavor of yogurt and your toppings. Well, it's like that, but for cake, and it's all vegan. So you pick out your cake flavor that you want, and then the cake frosting, and then the topping. My son was very excited for that. I'm gonna jump in the shower and wash my hair because I desperately need to wash my hair. And that's the plan for the rest of the evening.
M&M's, vanilla frosting, and confetti cake.
Ooh, I got confetti cake with vanilla frosting and strawberry Oreo crumbles. You, Dada?
The same with regular Oreos.
Bon appetit!
Bon appetit!
Good morning. Today is day 3. We are heading out to Golden to get some breakfast at a place called Cafe 13. After that, we're gonna go to Golden Gate Canyon State Park. We're gonna do Raccoon Trail, which is 2.6 miles. And after that, I'm not really sure what the day holds. We're gonna find somewhere to have lunch. Just kind of take it easy this afternoon. Yeah, we'll see what the day holds. So it is almost 5 p.m. We got to the trail around 10 and then we're done around noon. So it took us about 2 hours. We started from the Panorama Point parking area. You can also start from the campgrounds, but that adds a mile to the hike. We also did it counterclockwise so that the steeper portion is in the shade. But anyway, that trail was awesome. It was a nice mix of aspen groves and pine trees and mountain views, just all around an excellent choice. We got lunch at Vital Root and that was amazing. I got a Cobb salad that had this like seaweed bacon that was really like crispy and very tasty. We shared a beet brownie that was also very good. And then we walked around the Tennyson neighborhood and stopped in some shops. We got a Colorado Christmas ornament for our tree. We're just back at the Airbnb getting ready to go to dinner. We're gonna go to Somebody People, which is a plant-based restaurant that looks really good. So I will definitely try to get some video to show you what it looks like. So last night we ended up at Somebody People, which turned out to be Italian cuisine, which I was not expecting, but it was very good. And on the drive home, we had kind of a scare. We were pulling out to make a left-hand turn across a 4-lane highway, or maybe even 6-lane. A car came out of nowhere and almost T-boned us, but it slammed on its brakes. And then as we were driving away, the car started following us, and my husband tried to get away from it as quickly as possible because it became clear that it was an irate person driving the other car that was trying to get Brandon to get out of the car and start a fight with him. It took several minutes of trying to get away from him and him almost hitting our car before he finally gave up and drove away. So when you have your small child in the car and 2 dogs, not really something you want to deal with ever, but especially then. But thankfully everybody was safe. So today the plan is to head over to Boulder, just kind of explore that area, maybe do a little hike, and then we're gonna have lunch there. And then I reserved a parking pass for Brainerd Lake area, which is about an hour outside of Boulder. We're gonna drive the Peak to Peak Highway and head up to Estes Park, possibly stop off for dinner back in Boulder on the way back to Denver. So it's gonna be a lot of time in the car today, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it and we'll see a lot of great stuff.
the frozen part of the lake.
I see, well, yeah.
Mom, look, the frozen part of the lake. No! No!
Oh my gosh, Lucy, back over here. Where are you going? Lucy, come here. Here, Goose.
We have colored cheese.
So we just saw a mama and a baby moose kind of huddled back in the pine trees. So that was super cool. The trail is very muddy. It snowed recently, so that's been interesting, trying to keep the dogs from getting covered in mud. But it's a really pretty trail. Not too long, but definitely somewhat challenging because of all the rocks and the mud.
Is there another moose?
No, I'm waiting for you.
Shipwreck in the dark, far from the harbor, far from the start. In a storm, I lost my sails, I lost all direction, caught in the veil. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know love, lost in the sea. I didn't know love till you found. I didn't know love till you set me free. Didn't know love. Didn't know love. She was sinking, falling fast.
Did you see that? Oh.
In the ocean, wild and loud, I was just waiting, I was drifting out. I didn't know love till you found me. I didn't know.
Good morning. Today is day 4. I forget what day it is that we've been here. We've just been super busy trying to fit all the things in that we want to do and see. Yesterday we went over to Boulder. We did a short little hike up the Chautauqua Trail, and then we walked around downtown Boulder. We went to this Scandinavian cafe called Suti&Co. Such a cute place. If you're ever in Boulder, definitely go there. They have this lemon olive oil cake that is so delicious, and really good iced matchas. They had a pumpkin spice matcha, which was unique. After the hike at Mitchell Lake, we took the Peak to Peak Highway and drove up to Estes Park. We went to a coffee shop called Coffee on the Rocks and sat right on this little pond next to the river and the mountains. It was so picturesque. I'm not sure if I did the best job capturing the beauty of Estes Park and the Peak to Peak Highway, but It was stunning, and it's definitely a place I want to come back to. So today it's supposed to be pretty cloudy. We're gonna go get breakfast at a place called Stowaway that I really want to try. Maybe do a short little hike or Golden or the Red Rocks. My son has been collecting rocks on our hikes, which he's calling crystals, and he really wants to paint them. So we need to go get some paint so that he can paint the rocks. And I'm not really sure what the rest of the day holds, so I'll be sure to bring you guys along and update you with whatever we get up to. Golden Hills remind me a lot of California. It's so pretty. I'm officially exhausted. This morning we went to breakfast at Stowaway, which was probably the best meal we've had since we've been here. Everything was just very artfully prepared, fresh, super flavorful. Yeah, the matcha was excellent. It's just not to be missed if you come to Denver. And then we drove to Clear Creek Canyon Park after that and walked along the Peak to Peak Trail. We were gonna do a hike doing Peak to Peak Trail to Welch Ditch Loop, but ultimately decided against that because it was pretty steep and we would have had to carry the dogs up all of the stairs, and so we just walked along the paved part, and it was extremely crowded. People on bikes like flying by you, but it was still really beautiful and enjoyable. It was just very crowded. So after that we walked around Golden for a little bit, and then we went to lunch at Watercourse, which is an all-vegan restaurant. Actually been there before. It's not the healthiest food, but it is really good. It's like indulgent comfort food that's vegan. So might also be why I feel so tired right now, because of all that heavy food. My husband and my son are currently in Walgreens trying to track down a lint roller. There's so much dog hair in the rental car and on the furniture in the Airbnb and all over my clothes. So just having a lint roller is kind of a necessity right now. So they're gonna get one of those and then probably go back and just kind of chill the rest of the night and maybe get some takeout from somewhere a little lighter than what we had for lunch. So yeah, just kind of taking it easy the rest of the night.
Green and silver first.
And then gold and red.
Today is our last day in Denver. We've had an amazing trip so far. It's definitely not been a restful trip. It's been very busy. We've been able to see and do a lot of things, even with a 5-year-old and 2 dogs in tow. Last night we just picked up dinner from Leven Deli. We just got like a salad and soup with these mushroom kebabs and hummus and pickled cauliflower, which was amazing, and some beans. My husband got some olives. This morning we're gonna go to Washington Park to eat at Green Collective Eatery. And then we'll probably walk around Washington Park a little bit, maybe head over to the Red Rocks and do a short hike there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to our last day here, but I'm also looking forward to getting back into a routine at home because let it all go when we travel and eat whatever I want. I like to live it up, but I also feel my best when I'm in a routine and eating healthy foods. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Peanut butter ball.
A peanut butter donut hole.
Wonderful last day in Denver. We started with breakfast at the Green Eatery in Washington Park, which was excellent. I'll be sure to leave a list of the restaurants that I recommend in the description box below. After breakfast, we walked around Washington Park, and it is such a beautiful neighborhood. We made the drive over to Red Rocks and did the Red Rock Trading Post Trail, and my son absolutely loved that because there are so many fun spots in the rocks for them to climb on and kind of play pretend like they're in a cave. And then we went to dinner at a place called Potager, which is like a farm-to-table seasonal restaurant. Their dairy-free options were kind of limited, but we were able to order several of their small dishes and one entree. The food at Potager was so good. You can tell there's a lot of intention put into that food and the ingredients are very well sourced. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up early, probably swing by the Green Eatery again to get some breakfast and some salads to go for the plane, and then we'll be home after that. So I'm gonna close out the vlog here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching and for joining us on our trip. I'm so thankful for those of you that watch and support my channel, and I hope you found this enjoyable and you gained some inspiration if you ever plan a trip to Colorado and the Denver area. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Take care.